Esses cabos daqui. Ei, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ei. Como é que já? Uia, você tinha duas. Acho que toca aqui, né, ó.
Beleza, tá ok assim, ó.
Coisa joga mais pra frente. Gira.
Ok. Mano, agora tá entrando no ar. Vamos fingir que nós é profissional agora.
Vai lá.
Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2. We are live. Yes, everyone, we are live here. And this is BMC Radio. This is Dina Calma Waves. Shall we surf together? Today with a mic stand. Jeez. Yes, everyone. Welcome along. We're live here at BMC Radio. My name is Tigas, and we are hosting the show called the Nakama Waves, live from now 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. tonight. Some Brazilian jazz, UK jazz, some world music as well, and beautiful show ahead of us. Very special guest today, Juicyflutes will be joining us soon, so stay tuned. We got 2 hours of music. Yes. BMC Radio. Yes, everyone. Welcome along. If you are arriving now, this is the show called the Nakama Waves, and we are live here from Brixton, BMC Radio. And we have a beautiful show ahead of us today. I have here with me Leo, who is going to be with me hosting this show. Today we have a really nice guest, Yuis Juicyflutes. He plays flute for this band called Levitation Orchestra and some other projects as well. And so he's gonna be here with us, having some chats, having some fun, playing some music. Welcome, Leo.
Yes, sir. Am I on?
Yeah, you on?
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, nah.
Brazil
So,
in the house.
We started the show today with some Brazilian jazz, just to bring the mood. Let me get the albums here.
Some really, really good stuff. Oh, sorry. Wow. Some really, really good stuff indeed.
So we got two albums here. The first one is called Brazilian Octopus. This is a reissue, but the original version is long time ago. Is a rare record. Same for this one, Moacir Santos, with the album called Coisas. is also a reissue, so you can find it online. I found it in Holland, Record Planet, Record Fair. What you saying, Leo?
What you say, my love? All good? On a rainy day, finally a little bit of rain. Just to, calm down a little bit the heat. It's all good.
So stay tuned here with us. We got until 8 p.m. to go. So more than 1 hour and a half of music and, interviews and talks and good vibes. So stay tuned. I'm going to keep playing some Brazilian jazz. And then after, going to jump some world music, UK jazz, Levitation Orchestra, and all of that. Big up.
Bravo.
Yes, people. So this one is an album released by Timeless Records, 1984, and this tune is called Happy Mango. Good vibes, nice guitar, isn't it? And next up, after the percussion solo, the next tune I'm gonna play is a Brazilian classic Brazilian. This is the words we use to promote Brazilian gigs in London. You know, when they're giving away flyers. Classic Brazilian. So this one, big name, Luis Gonzaga.
pros meus braços. Vem morena, vem dançar. Quero ver tu requebrando, quero ver tu requebrar. Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Esse teu fungado quente bem no pé do meu pescoço arrepia o corpo da gente, faz um velho ficar moço e o coração de repente bota o sangue arboroso. Vem, vem morena pros meus braços, vem morena, vem dançar. Quero ver tu requebrando, quero ver tu requebrar. Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
E esse teu suor sargado é gostoso e tem sabor, pois o teu corpo suado com esse cheiro de flor tem um gosto temperado dos temperos do amor. Vem morena pros meus braços, vem morena, vem dançar. Quero ver tu requebrando, quero ver tu requebrar. Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
So this is what we call in Brazil the king of Baião. Baião is this rhythm you're listening now. Baião, forró, north of Brazil.
Esse teu suor sargado é gostoso e tem sabor, pois o teu corpo suado com esse cheiro de flor tem um gosto temperado dos temperos do amor. Vem morena pros meus braços, vem morena.
Cheese. So thanks for everyone for tuning in. I can see you people tuning in. So yes, thank you so much for tuning in with us here at the Nakama Waves Show. You can leave us a message on the chat on Mixcloud, you know, drop me a WhatsApp and we give you a shout out, a special shout out for best friends.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Quero ver tu remexendo o resfolego da sanfona até que o sol raiar.
Parado no meio do mundo, pensa chegando o momento. Olha pro mundo, nem via, nem soma, nem sou, nem tento. Que me dera agora se tivesse a viola pra cantar. Que me dera agora se tivesse a viola pra cantar. Mas não lembro de dona, era seu. Só sabia das ondas do mar. Jogava viola no mundo, mas fui lá no fundo buscar. Se eu tomar viola, ponteu, meu canto não posso parar. Não, quem me dera agora tivesse essa viola pra cantar. Quem me dera agora tivesse essa viola pra cantar.
Yes, love. Welcome along. Thanks for tuning in.
Shout out to my sister Manuela, te amo. Mua.
It's raining in London now. For those ones, if you didn't take out your clothes from the wash line, make sure you close the windows.
Quem me dera agora tivesse a viola pra cantar. Quem me dera agora tivesse a viola pra cantar. Era um, era dois, era cem, era um chegando ninguém. Quem soubesse que só violeiro pedia esse amor e dinheiro. Era um, era dois, era cem, vieram pra mim perguntar.
Ipswich in a house. Big up Robs. Trips. This weekend we down.
Olhe pro mundo, nem via, nem soma, nem sul, nem vento. Quem me dera agora tivesse a viola pra cantar. Quem me dera agora tivesse a viola pra cantar.
This one, same album called Batida. And this is quite a well-known tune Brazilian called Ponteio. Was played by many artists. Yeah, beautiful one.
A todo mundo eu dou psiu, perguntando pro meu bem, tendo o coração vazio, vivacinha da psiu, sabia, vem cá também. A todo mundo eu dou psiu, perguntando pro meu bem, tendo o coração vazio, vivacinha da psiu, sabia, vem cá também. Tu que anda pelo mundo, tu que tanto já voou, tu que fala aos passarinhos, alivia minha dor. Tem pena, Deus, diz por favor, que tanta tá no mundo, onde anda o meu amor? A todo mundo eu dou psiu, perguntando por meu bem, tendo o coração vazio, vivacinha da psiu, sabia, vem cá também. A todo mundo eu dou psiu, perguntando pro meu bem, tendo o coração vazio, vivacinha da psiu, sabia, vem cá também. Tu que anda pelo mundo, tu que tanto já voou, tu que fala aos passarinhos, alivia minha dor. Tem pena, Deus, diz por favor, tu que tanto anda no mundo, onde anda o meu amor? Tem pena, Deus, diz por favor, tu que tanta dá no mundo, onde anda o meu amor? Sabia.
Yes, yes. Welcome along. Big ups, Chelsea. We miss you here in the station. Thanks for tuning in as always. So, we're gonna change the mood a bit now. And I'm bringing down here some Levitation Orchestra. Yeah. Why Levitation Orchestra? Because today we have a very special guest. He should be here soon with Leandro. We got Juicyflutes. He plays the flute for this band called Levitation Orchestra and other projects as well. And we're gonna be here live for an interview, some live music, very excited about it. He's very talented. So yeah, big up Juicyflutes. Stay tuned here at BMC Radio with myself, DJ Tigas, and the show called Dinakama Waves, and Leo. Yeah, he just arrived with some food, isn't it?
I'd like to send a shout out to Amy and Josep watching there from the living room in their new house. Big up, big up. My guys.
So, Levitation Orchestra. It's a band here from London, if you don't know them. And they create music in a collaboration, collectively. It's hard to pronounce. It's beautiful. A big band, 12-piece maybe more. And yeah, we saw them live a couple of times. They're gonna do a gig very soon at Ronnie Scott. Yes, the legendary venue Ronnie Scott. There will be 2 sets because the venue is quite small. So yeah, look out for Levitation Orchestra, proper jazz, improvised experimental jazz here from London.
Passa. There's another one here.
Ancestry.
Que pasa, Senor?
I receive these gifts gratefully.
Hey, big
Code
yeah,
of revelation.
you have a discount there, by the way. Say you come for the radio. Yeah, okay.
Let there be no violence on my soul. Inscribed with joy I am full.
Yes. We already have over 35 people live listening since we started. So big up to everyone. Obrigado a todos por sintonizar. They are here, Leandro and Luis. And soon we're gonna have live chat here, live performance here. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. If you are listening live now, it's the time to invite all your friends to share the link, because we are about to have a beautiful moment here. You know, Luis is gonna play the flute. It's beautiful. And yeah, big up to everyone listening. This is Nakama Wave, and we do this from our bottom of our hearts. And yeah, from us to you. We are here every other week, and I hope you enjoy this. BMC Radio. This is the most recent album released by Levitation Orchestra. You can find it online, Bandcamp, Levitation Orchestra. Support the London scene. Yes. Again, so this is Levitation Orchestra.
All have them. You see, if I were to give you a lesion in your temporal lobe in a select region, you would develop reduplicative paramnesia and think that your house is being duplicated in a separate location. And if I were to lesion your occipital lobe in a fashion that stops the amygdala from being connected to it, then you develop Capgras syndrome and believe that your family members are imposters. But what if I told you that all of these neurological delusions are just exaggerations of the delusions you and I share every day of our lives? See, natural selection has equipped us with abstraction, which is essentially hyperconnectivity, connecting two seemingly unrelated things immediately, like language, for example. And language allows us to share these intersubjective fictions that we have. And thus, we believe that all of the maxims that we derive, like Greg's is a suitable place to eat food, or playing the saxophone actually makes sense, has objective bearing when they are truly subjective by nature. And I hear you say, what does this mean for me and my family and my kids? I gotta go back. I gotta love them. It's all arbitrary. But if all maxims are arbitrary, then they are all equally as beautiful. So keep on deriving maxims and keep on making them beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. Improvised jazz with some poetry in it as well. Big up Levitation Orchestra. Soon they're just there out there, Luis and Leandro. And I've said that a couple of times. We are here representing Nakalma Collective. Nakalma Collective is a collective from Brazil. Now in London as well, we are expanding the horizons. But yeah, we are representing building something between collective friends, and this is all this is about. This show is called the Nakama Waves. This is one of our projects. We also have a poetry and music night called the Nakama Word Words, which happens every 2 months at Houghton Brixton, and the next edition is going to be next Tuesday, where we are running for the first time a thespian edition. This is a new word for me. I didn't know thespian means like theater. Big ups Chelsea for, teaching me this. So yeah, big ups Nakama Collective. Next year we're gonna be 15 years in the road. There will be a huge celebration, not just here but in Brazil as well. So yeah, much love. Stay tuned. I'm gonna play one more tune now. And then after Leo and Luis, they're going to be joining me here. And we will start with the second part of the show. And we will be live here until 8 p.m. So stay tuned. Much love. Yes. That's the time. So, yes, welcome along everyone. If you are arriving now, again, this is the show called Dinakama Waves here at BMC Radio. We are live now from Brixton, from the shed of the pub. I have here with me Leo. He's hosting the show as well.
Yes, sir.
Part of Nakama Collective. Leo, nice. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
It's
Always.
a big pleasure. And we also have here today Luis.
Yes.
Juicyflutes.
Luis.
So welcome along. Thank you so much for coming.
The legend himself.
I will handle the microphone for these guys, so stay tuned. It's time to invite everyone to watch the interview and everything else we have here for you live from BMC Radio. Yes, guys, welcome. Thank you so much.
Nice one. Thank you, Tigas.
That's nice.
Yeah, my guy. How you been?
Very good, yeah.
How was your trip to here? Like a little bit wet?
Yeah, I mean, summer decided to finish.
Decided to finish
on my
right
way,
now,
yeah, it
today.
was, when you're not ready, that's when it gets you.
In London's like that. We never know.
It's beautiful. That's why we're here. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
man. That's it, mate. But yeah, tell me about yourself, mate. Tell me who you are. Where are you from?
Oh, my name is Luis. I come from a little town in Catalonia called Riudoms.
Riudoms.
And yeah, I've been in London for 7 years. Came here to study the flute, classical music. It was a fun time in Trinity.
Classical.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Where did you study?
Where did I start?
Where?
In Trinity 11 I studied.
Ah.
It was a very good time. I met a lot of good friends and they got me out of classical music.
Yeah, there's some interesting people that come from there, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a
Trinity,
very good environment, I think, for a young musician to come, especially like someone that comes from abroad, and just like finding yourself surrounded by people that have the same dedication of, let's do music and let's grow as artists.
Yeah.
And, now we are working and we are in the real world, so to speak, and it's still the same people or friends in common. So it's a very good thing. If you listen from abroad, consider it.
Right here. Yeah, man. No, that's sick. And tell me, how did you start with the music? Who inspired you to pick up the flute, or which one was your first instrument and stuff? Like,
it was my family. My family was pretty encouraging to study music. I come from a family of farmers, so in my house we do olives and almonds.
Hey,
and
gotta bring olive oil for us, man.
Yeah, come on! I'm waiting for the next package. Yeah, if you bring me again, I'll bring you.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Yeah, but my parents were always very encouraging for me to do music, and as an extra school activity is something that I always really enjoyed. The flute just came to me a bit by chance, so to speak. I wanted to play the violin. I was obsessed because we got to try the instruments when we were 6 years old, and apparently I was one of the few kids that could actually make a good sound out of the violin. So my teacher was just like, "You gotta play the violin.
Nice.
You're gonna be so good. You gotta play the violin." And I got home, I was just like, "Mom, I gotta play the violin. I'm gonna be so sick." But my mom at that time had a eardrum perforation, so she was dealing with a lot of headache and pain related to high frequencies.
Oh wow.
So yeah, she just told me, "I'm so sorry, Luis, but you can choose in between the piano or the flute." And I was furious.
No violin.
I was furious because my brother played the piano, so I was just like, "No, no way." The flute.
Is your brother older or younger than you?
Older.
Older, okay.
I didn't want to play the piano.
Yeah.
The flute didn't really catch my attention, but then my mom said, "Hey, your best friend is pick the flute," and that was it for me. I was just like, if my best friend is doing it, I'll do it with my best friend.
That's sick. That's sick.
Go.
And then from there, since 6?
Since 7. We started when we were 7.
7 years old.
I don't know if I can say this on air, but it's like drugs,
Yeah,
you start because of your best friend, and then they get out of it, and you're trapped for life.
That's true, man. Yeah, boy. You can say anything here, man. It's all grown-ups here, I believe, isn't it? I believe it's all grown-ups here. But yeah, man, that's sick. So yeah, flute, boom, and then you were playing, and then did you study flute there? You said Catalonia?
Yeah,
right.
Catalonia, yeah.
So is it? Am I talking shit, or is it close to Barcelona?
It is. I'm from Riudoms, so I said. It's like in the province of Tarragona, which is an hour south from Barcelona.
Ah.
It's a very rural area. There's like not much going on.
Does ring a bell, you know?
There's some tourism, but it's not the right kind of tourism, if you ask me. Maybe it's just because I'm a local, so I have to be like, oh, the tourist this and the tourist that.
I see.
But yeah.
You go back every year and stuff? Or?
I do go. I try to go in between 3 to 4 times a year.
Nice.
You know, it is hard to be abroad.
3 to 4 times a year. That's amazing, man.
But I mean, I say that.
To keep refreshed
but realistically, in the last few years, it's been more like once or twice. You know, it is far. It's not that far. But, you know, being away from the families.
Yeah, I feel you. And how is the music there? Like, who you came listening to? Like, what inspired you when you were there? Like, to with the flute. So you were like more classical, you said, right?
Yeah, it's a very classical environment, and you know, there's it being very rural. It doesn't like bring much opportunity for like people to start like doing music other than either very popular music. When I was there, it was more like ska influenced music and rumba, which is this like sort of like version. It's a bit of a mixture, but so it's either that or classical music. I was always like brought up playing classical music, and you know, all my teachers always pushed me in that direction. I was convinced, but also I started improvising a bit by myself, and through Cuban music actually was like the gateway to improvisation. Cuban and Latin music.
That was the gateway. How come Cuban music ended up in your ears? Like,
I think once again it's because my teachers, they all seem very like influenced, and like I think that from a workshop perspective, it was very good for them to have like the Cuban music as like the alternative, something that they could like musicate and like put it in a sort of like constructive way for us, and then put us in an ensemble to practice it and give us a chance to do something different. And yeah, it really got to me. I did as many years as I could of like Afro-Cuban ensemble, it was called. And that sort of like sparked something in me. I started realizing, hey, there's more music than it's written, you know. And then reggae music came to me, and that was like what I listened to non-stop.
Yeah, dub and all of that.
Dub came later.
Yeah.
To be fair, first it was reggae. Bob Marley, of course, but also like French
together
reggae.
with the drugs and shit.
Nah, too young for that. Before the drugs even. But more Calamity and you know, a combination of like reggae. Not reggae that I listen that much to these days, but you know, it sparked something, and that's when I started getting interested in something else that wasn't classical music.
Sick. That's so interesting. You said about in what age you start improvising, because that can be such a. You talk to people like classical people, they're like scared. They really freeze when you speak about improvising. Yeah. Because it's not written on the page. They don't know. Like, come on, you know how to play the instrument already. Just play anything. But they're like, ugh, isn't it? Like, so how was that? Like,
you know,
were you? Yeah.
It's a big training. And it's like focused on like the attention to detail. I've been studying to become a language teacher now.
And to teach what?
English. Look at me.
There you
Professor
go.
Lewis. If you need any lessons, call me.
That's it. Yeah.
But no, you know, just like in language, you have to make a distinction in between fluency and accuracy. And I think that like
fluency and accuracy.
Fluency and accuracy. So, you know, accuracy is the ability to like say things perfectly, like the intonation, everything is correct. Yeah. But then you have the fluency, which is like the ability to use these tools to flow, to you know, be free, create. Yeah. And so
speak your mind and just
for a classically trained person, it is quite scary in the beginning to venture outside of accuracy, because that's your parameters of like right and wrong have been set on how good was your sound. Did you nail the articulation? Is the dynamics correct? And so, you know, when all of this goes missing, it becomes a very terrifying
You
thing.
feel
Of course, you don't know where you
feel
are.
without grounds because you're like, oh fuck, I can't.
Mm,
It's really you really follow the written parts, right?
exactly.
When you don't have nothing of that, what do you have? Like, yeah,
You're
it's
trained to understand your mistakes. And so when you get into the freedom of improvisation, that's the first thought. It's like
looking
that was
in
a
the mirror.
mistake. I cannot continue. Or, it's that kind of
Yeah.
feeling. Or at least for me, it was a
Mhm.
bit in the beginning.
Interesting.
But yeah, I don't know. I remember the first time that I improvised. And it
Yeah.
was in the Afro-Cuban ensemble. And yeah, I did the thing, Someone came to me and was just like, Luis, have a solo. And I must have been maybe 11 years old or
11.
10 years old.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know, man. I never done this. How am I going to do it? And then they just told me, like, listen, this is the scale.
Yeah.
They made me play the scale once. And then they told me, any note from the notes that you just played. Do it.
Sick.
And then I just went on for like 10 minutes. I didn't stop until they made me.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
But no, it was...
Were your teachers like putting
Yeah.
your teachers was your...
The teacher that was running it was, if I'm remembering correctly, Katy, who had been in Cuba a few times
Wow.
in order to like understand more the music. And
Man.
also we had a Cuban teacher called
That's amazing.
Isabel Dominguez.
Really?
Amazing
And
piano
it's still
player.
going. It's still going.
And yeah, it's just they helped me understand that it's much simpler than one might think in the beginning.
Man, how important is to have like people like mentors and things like that in your life, like especially when you're a kid, just for you to like really tell you which path to follow and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
so important, isn't it?
definitely. It's a great responsibility
Yeah.
for the ones that have been doing it and for anyone that wants to venture into it. It really
Yeah.
shapes tomorrow's future.
Yeah.
So
100%.
no, yeah, I have great respect for like the people that push me in the right direction, and I will always remember the people that push me in the wrong direction too. There's lessons.
Really?
to be learned.
Do you have
everywhere.
any wrong direction thing happen to you?
Trust me, it's not that I need
Not the
help.
drugs.
I always
Definitely not the drugs.
been like quite oriented to the wrong direction anyway.
Like,
but-
is this way, man? Like, I'm gonna go that way. Fair, man. Fair. That's cool, man. I guess I know you brought some tunes here,
Yeah,
some reggae and that.
first is first.
Yeah.
I always play this tune first wherever I am, even
Yeah.
when I wake up in my home. So
Really, is your favorites?
yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's a good tune to start the day. Should I just go for it?
Go for it, mate.
There you go. Enjoy. Billy
Big up.
Boyle.
Hey.
And Tim come down, turn your back. Because me sweeter than the water with a coconut. Me nicer than the lollipop. But watch a man, the higher the mountain and the cooler the breeze. The littler the fishy and the tighter the squeeze. It smell like a overnight rice and peas. The sun come down, the earth get hotter. The girl fishy smell like a old leather ratter. For money just a bubble like a soup in a pot. She have two breasts, she wear long dress. Betwixt her leg, she have a bird nest. Betwixt her leg, she have a bird nest. Cause everywhere me go, cause them a say me a the best. Me mash it on the east, me mash it on the west. She like how me dress, she like how me caress. Cause one spliff a day, keep the evil away. Cause I a deliver why your boss DJ. She hear me DJ, she give me love right away. And 20 pack of craving it. Cause 120 pack of craving it. Cause me say one spliff a day, keep the evil away. Cause one spliff a day, keep the evil away. Me say she young. Me say she sweet like any plum. Me say she young. Me say she sweet like any plum. But one thing with that she don't qualify. She tell me a lie that she don't have a guy. This girl won't satisfy. This girl won't satisfy. But what she hear me DJ, she tell her boyfriend bye bye. She hear me DJ, she tell her boyfriend bye bye. Billy bad on him. Me pardon him.
Yuis in the house. We're trying to keep the levels perfect. Hopefully we did. That was really nice, man. Thank you so much. So now we got the second part of the interview in the show, which is pretty much the same as the first. We just keep talking.
We just keep it talking.
Just in case you were wondering, you first listened to One Spliff a Day by Billy Boyle, followed by Rasta Upon Top by the Twinkle Brothers, and the last tune was Why Dub by the Viceroys.
Sick. Good stuff.
Nice
Was shaking the ground here, and especially your flute playing, man. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely developed since a kid, and now you're just like, woo! You're definitely not scared anymore of improvising.
Yeah.
Talking about improvising and making and all of that. So you are a producer as well?
Yeah, I have been producing for the last couple years, I think.
Nice.
Something like that.
Nice.
Stuff is coming. It's on the way.
Yeah, and which kind of stuff is it you producing yourself?
I started with my production journey doing some dub and just like really inspired in reggae as well. As I mentioned, I started like listening to reggae. I want to make sure that my first tune is a bit of like a homage to that before I jump into more like modern sort of like dub approach, which I love as well, which is like the more stepper side of it, you know.
Yeah.
Big sound system, UK sort of like culture. But, you know, we're going to get there. First is first. And it's coming soon. It's going to be called Number U. And I'm just like trying to work on the last details. But if it's not by the end of this year, it should be with you in the beginning of 2024. Fingers crossed.
It's coming up.
And since I'm here, big up to Sleepy Dan Ghost as well. He's a wicked producer. And he's like been very, very, very inspiring to work with. And he's shown me a lot. And I keep learning with him, so bless him. And bless Jerry Lyons as well, who's like living legend, dub producer, guitar player for the Twinkle Brothers that we just heard. And
oh shit.
Yeah, it's a great honor. London is great.
Wow, man. you mix around some cool cats then, isn't it?
As much as I can, as much as they let me, you know.
100%, man, 100%. Talking about cool cats. Tell me about Levitation Orchestra, man. There's a beautiful, beautiful project. Like how were you there since they started? Were you part of the Impossibilities as well?
I wasn't part of Impossibilities, but I've been part of Levitation Orchestra since the really beginning of it. I think that might have been 2018 or 2017, maybe 18, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great. It's a beautiful collective of people that just create music together. I'm very lucky to be a part of it. And we've released 2 albums. The first one, both here, if you're seeing us, we have Inexpressible Infinity, which was our first experience. This album was fully recorded in one sort of like take style, in one very sweaty room.
Where did you guys record it?
I'm not sure. It was a studio in Forest Hill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the people because I cannot remember the name of the studio right now. It was a very nice group of people as well.
Forest Hill.
There's a lot of us, so it makes it difficult. The second album, Illusions and Realities, we released in 2020. 2021, we released this album. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. This artwork, by the way, the first artwork is by Selene, and this is by Mikey. Great artist.
So sick.
We recorded this one in the Lightship Studios.
Wow.
And
the Lightship is a dream place to record.
The same concept of recording all in one take in one room, and that's the result of it. And we are very lucky to have a third album on the way, which is gonna be my favorite.
Yeah, really, it's your favorite. It's coming up.
It's beautiful.
Do you know when? Do you know when it's coming?
I don't have any dates yet.
No.
It's sort of like final processes of like mixing, and there's like other stuff that needs to be addressed. But hopefully we'll have some dates. We're gonna be performing it once more in Ronnie Scott's.
Yeah.
The 22nd of September.
22nd of September.
A double show in Ronnie Scott's. It might be the last time that we played this music, because I think that we have some writing sessions in October.
These songs here, you mean?
No, the next album, they're still not released.
Really? Because you're already recording?
Yeah. Well, we have booked the sessions to start creating new music in October. So,
talking about that.
Oh yeah.
Creating the creative process.
Yes.
The creative process. How is it? So you guys get together already in the so you book sessions like just in a studio?
Yeah.
No one knows anything, or does Axel got any ideas, or do all you guys bring one idea? How does it work?
We work normally on a theme. So like
a theme.
The themes that we have worked on so far are the title of the album. So the first one was Inexpressible Infinity. Then we have Illusions and Realities. All of the tunes that are in these two albums have been initiated in conversation. So like the purpose of these sessions that we have, they don't need to be in a studio. They can be in like rehearsal rooms. And, we just get together. Axel has been the one that has brought like the themes up until now. But then we start conversations. We split in different groups. And then we start like talking. We get together and sort of like do little presentations of like what have we got to in terms of like concepts. Then we split again, or like we do some like workshop style activities to sort of like generate new music. And then
so like or you can talk about this one or the one that's coming up, maybe not this coming up, maybe
we can talk about that.
So do you know what is the theme? What was the process to that one? So
for the latest one, it's called Sanctuary, and it's a body of work that we started before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic
is the longest that we have spent in a theme, because the goal of Levitation is the creation of music. And one of the objectives that we set to ourselves in the beginning was that we were not gonna sort of conform to the whole structure of the music industry, which requires you to you create a piece of music, then work to promote that, and then you just like you milk the cow until it's dry in a way, and then you move into the next body of work. For us, I think that the main objective was always to make the most of having all of these people in a room and keep creating. So we create a piece of music, we were gonna be touring it for a summer, then the objective was to at the end of the summer get together, do a recording, release the recording, and by the next time that we're playing, we're already playing the next music. So it's always like overlapping with the new stuff and the stuff that we've been working on. Sanctuary is the one that we spend most time with, partly because of the pandemic, of course. It's just like became a bit of like an in-between period where we could not gather to record. We still had some more performance to do to like evolve the product, and the result of it is my favorite music that we have done so far. The orchestration is really evolved since the last release that we have done, and I think it's a very interesting one. I cannot wait to be able to share it.
So does it evolve whilst you guys are performing, and then after you guys perform, you record it?
Yeah.
That makes sense, because you want to test it and see how the crowd reacts and stuff.
The performance itself, in the beginning, it's just like becomes a bit of a testing grounds for the music.
Testing waters,
because and that's when you find out as well, like how does this react to people.
100%.
How we build our sets also influences the music that like we record later on, because there's like some brilliant things that happen once, and then you will always remember that. And before you get to recording, then you're gonna remember that performance moment and try to bring it into the recording.
So the first time we saw you guys playing live, at least for me, was on Brainchild. I think the last festival they did, the completely wet one.
No, wait. You saw us before that. The Church of Sound.
Oh yes, okay.
And by the way, the Church of Sound
is coming back.
I keep getting people telling me, I remember your guys' gig in the Church of Sound. It was a very special one.
So it was before Church of Sound.
I think so. It was a very special one. If you want to catch some of it, we just released a video after so many years of like one of the tunes that we performed live. Is very special as well.
Oh wow!
So you can check that. It's a video that's gone out like a couple days ago. Levitation Orchestra live in the Church of Sound.
Wow, I remember
But
that now.
sorry for the promotion. Please continue.
Definitely. So we're gonna be sharing after then the video they just released in Church of Sound. So Leandro was the one who introduced me to Levitation Orchestra. I think he brought me to this gig on Church of Sound, and then after we went together to Brainchild. But the question was, do you remember on that time which album or like things that you were testing out? Did you do that at like Church of Sound or like Brainchild, and then after you? Okay, let's record this.
Yeah, the Church of Sound was actually I think it might have been the release, sort of like party for Inexpressible Infinity.
Yeah, it was.
And then we played Inexpressible Infinity, and then we started playing Illusions and Realities. And then the next time that you guys saw us in Brainchild, I think it was only Illusions and Realities material.
Already.
So yeah, it's just like keeps moving and moving.
It keeps fresh as well for you guys, isn't it? So you don't get sick of the tracks.
Exactly. I mean, we love the tracks, and you know, like the fact that you write with like 12 other people or like 10 other people. It's just it always feels yours.
Yeah.
But there's always like something that you want to hear.
You guys improvising as well, so there's all this. Yeah. Exactly. I remember on the Church of Sound, there were moments that would be like just one person playing by itself and then developing the whole thing. And I remember that was so beautiful, so inspiring as well. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, so shall we go for more music? Yeah, do you wanna play a little flute? Maybe by yourself, maybe some music. I don't know.
I don't know. Let's play some music.
With some music,
Let's play some music.
Cool, man. Let's
what
get it.
What do I have in here?
What have you got?
Oh, I got a lot of reggae, you know.
Yeah, it's the groove. It's the groove. That's it, man.
Man, such a mystic man. I'm just a mystic man. Mystic man. I'm a dope. I don't drink no champagne. Don't drink no champagne. No, I don't. And I'm a dope. I don't sniff them cocaine. Don't sniff no choke brain. I'm a dope. No, I don't. Don't take a morphine. Don't take no morphine. Dangerous. I'm a dope. I don't take no heroin. Don't take no heroin. Cause I'm a man of the past, and I'm living in the present, and I'm walking in the future, stepping in the future. Man of the past, and I'm living in the present. Got to be a mystic man. Mystic man. I'm a dope. I'm a dope. Eat up your fried chicken. Eat up your fried chicken. Not licking. I'm a dope. I'm a dope. Eat up them frankfurters. Eat up your frankfurters. Garbage. I'm a dope. I'm a dope. Eat down the hamburger. Eat down. Can't do that. I'm a dope. got to be a mystic man. I'm and oh, I do play fool's games on Saturday.
1 2 1 2 1 2. We're back.
Yes.
Yes,
Back on
sir.
track.
What was the tracks you were playing just now? It was fucking
What
crazy.
did I play first? Let me see. I played Artifacts
Artifacts.
by Black Flower. I also played. This is Your Teeth in My Neck by Scientist.
Wow.
And before that, I played the Revolutionaries Kunta Kinte dub version 1, which is the good one. I mean, they're all good, but
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is my
yeah.
favorite one.
Sick.
But yeah.
That's sick, man. So cool, man. We're heading to the ending part of the interview here and there. No. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk a little bit more still. So tell me, like, Levitation Orchestra is one of, I guess, I don't know, one of the main projects you involved too, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's like the personal stuff and production, but yeah, definitely that's just the band that I feel more like committed to.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
And then you have Marisa.
Yeah, Maria
Maria.
is the harpist for Levitation, and she's working in this like beautiful album that is gonna go out hopefully soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's very beautiful music, and I'm just very happy to play with her. Maria is the first friend that I made in this country.
Really?
Yeah, so it's special in many levels.
How come? When did you guys meet?
Just in university again, like we both were like studying classical music, and I think that we just like crossed paths, and then we clocked each other, and we were just like, let's do some flute and harp, shouldn't we?
Why not, innit?
And then yeah, we just like started playing some Bob Marley tunes and flute and harp, and yeah.
I would never guess she wasn't the classical, because pedals and stuff. Of course we can never judge, isn't it? Like, but yeah, she's just like crazy on her stuff. It's just lovely. It's amazing. Yeah.
She's amazing. Yeah.
That's cool, man. So what? You guys met each other here in London when you arrived?
Yeah. Literally a couple of weeks after I arrived, I met Maria in like one of the meeting activities that there was in Trinity, and again it was pretty instant. Yeah. Same year, same course. It was very fun. So yeah, we do quite a lot of playing with Maria. I hope that it gets more in the future. It's like very nice music to play with. And I think Maria started producing maybe like 4 years ago, so she knows a lot of production now. And it's been just great to see the whole process, because some of these tunes that I'm featuring for Maria's music we recorded in our house where we used to live together.
Sick.
Many years ago, just like recording some flutes.
Whereabouts you guys were living?
In Lewisham. In this house
Southeast.
in Sandrock Road, which I lived in for 6 years, and I have to move out.
Yeah.
Very soon.
You still in?
I have to move out now, but yeah.
You want to stick to Southeast?
Absolutely. I mean, not even that. I want to stay in Lewisham, man.
Yeah. You like Lewisham? Lewisham's the thing. Yeah.
Lewisham is my
That's
my corner. Yeah.
Tiago used to live in Brockley. Yeah. But now you are in Gypsy Hill and that, isn't it? Crystal Palace and yeah. That's cool, man. Cool. So we had you on our Word Words like a month ago. I don't know, a couple of months ago.
It was more, a couple of months, 3 months ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful event that you guys run in Hotananis. It's great.
Was in May.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was beautiful, mate. It was beautiful.
Is it one Thursday a month that you do?
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
Yeah. Next one is next Tuesday. So for the people listening to that, Words is coming back next Tuesday at the Hutonani. Make sure you grab your tickets. This section, this edition will be the thespian, so it'll be more like theater type of vibes. But we're gonna still have the open mic and all of that. Make sure you come down. Yeah, go for it.
No, just talking about Nakama, Words, the event you guys played together. I think for me, I was like looking for something else than just poetry. So I reached out to Marie and say, let's try, why not? Maybe she's gonna say yes. And then she did. She said, oh yeah, I'm up for play. And then a week before, she said, "Oh, can I bring Luis as well?" And I was like, "Wow, yes, of course, you know." So yeah, we did what we could to bring you guys, and I think since I started booking poets, I think it was like one of my favorites. Not because I don't like poetry, it's not like that. It's just it was beautiful to have you guys down. And just how was it for you? Because for us it was like quite special. I don't know if you have played with her before in Hootenanny.
No, yeah, I think that we have played in Hootenannies. I don't know, Hootenannies gets me a bit lost because I have played so much in there. I don't even know anymore who it. But I love the place. I really love what you guys had put together. I don't think I had been in many poetry events like that. And it was a very special one. I really loved it. And I'll try to go to some more other ones. But yeah, I think it was great. Maria's music really fit the occasion for that. And it was a beautiful evening.
Yeah.
For sure.
We definitely have to get them again. And we could do a thing like people writing whilst you guys are playing, and then they can perform the poems after, with the inspiration of what they got and stuff like that. That would be sick.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ambient poetry.
Yeah. It's time to go. Mate. But that was sick.
Thank you so much,
my guy.
Before I leave,
let
me just do my last bit of promotion. Remember,
do your promotion.
If you want to see Levitation Orchestra live, you have two chances on the same day, 22nd of September in the famous Ronnie Scott's. And also, I'm gonna say an unofficial thing, but save the 16th of December in your dates for a festive event that we're gonna put together. But it's something different than anything that we have done in the past. But I'm not gonna say anything else.
No way, 16.
Just make sure 16th of December. Make sure that you follow Levitation Orchestra. Stay on the loop, and it's great.
Sick. Big up. I guess this is it. That's it, man. Big up everybody that was tuning with us on this trip. Make sure you follow my guys, Juicyflutes. Make sure you follow me, Leandro G. Pestana, Instagram, Tiago, Tigas, Na Calma, Projeto Na Calma, is it? Coletivo Na Calma on the Instagram. This is BMC Radio here in Brixton. Bow. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank everyone for listening, everyone who dropped message on the chat. Big love. We're here every other week. So not next week, the week after, we're back here on Tuesday with more guests. Stay tuned here at BMC Radio. Thank you.
And also, if you're wondering what is this, you're listening to Bongo by Jerry Lyons and Violin Boy. Heavy.
Then I'm just gonna save the show and we're gonna finish.